in the business report. The Planning Institute of Jamaica is projecting a return to economic growth in the October to December 2026 quarter as recovery from Hurricane Melissa gains momentum across key sectors. PIOJ's Director General, Dr. Wayne Henry, says the expected expansion will be supported by increased reconstruction activity.
The main supporting factors include 1. Faster pace of recovery for most industries due to the gradual easing of the adverse impact of Hurricane Melissa. 2. Full operationalization of the National Reconstruction and Resilience Authority, NARA, by the latter half of the fiscal year, which is expected to drive reconstruction efforts and further stimulate construction activity. 3. Timely resolution to the ongoing conflict in the Middle East. And 4. Favorable weather conditions to support the recovery in agricultural output and water production.
Dr. Henry was speaking at the PIOJ's quarterly briefing this week. Motorists should see an increase at the pumps in the price of gasoline effective Thursday, August 20, according to the latest ex-refinery costs from Petrojam. 90 octane will be sold for $213.22 per liter after an increase of 25 cents, while 87 octane will be sold for $205.80 after an increase of $1.43. Automotive diesel will be sold for $233.50 after an increase of $4.50, and ultra-low sulfur diesel will be sold for $253.58 per liter, up $4.50. Kerosene is also up $4.50 to be sold for $204.91. Propane liquid petroleum increased to $77.29 per liter after a 93 cents increase, and butane liquid petroleum will be sold for $85.92 per liter, up 25 cents. Remember, retailers will add their respective markups to these prices. We have more news on the financial market from Denise Williams.
For the trading period of August 19, 2026, the most actively traded securities were Trans-Jamaica Highway Limited with 3,800,575 units representing 14.46% of market sales. Wigton Energy Limited with 3,331,684 units representing 12.67% of market sales. Tropical Battery Company Limited shares with 3,161,194 units representing 12.03% of market sales. Investor activity remained concentrated in distribution and transportation plays, signaling continued interest in dividend-producing and strategic assets. Turning to the foreign exchange market based on Bank of Jamaica data for August 19, 2026. Forex traders recorded significant activity with strong demand across major currencies. For the US dollar, trading margins reflected steady liquidity, with the US selling at $159.40 and buying at $157.78. For the Canadian dollar, moderate gains supported by $1.50 transaction spreads. The Canadian dollar sold for $115.19 and was bought for $113.69. For the British pound, continued volatility offered short-term trading opportunities of 82 cents in profits for the banks. The British pound sold for $216.36 and bought for $215.54. These movements underscore the importance of cash flow timing and currency awareness for businesses managing import costs, debt servicing, or overseas exposure. For our credit report tip of the day, when food prices rise faster than salaries, the real issue is shrinking purchasing power. A household may begin charging groceries, utilities, or other necessities simply because the paycheck no longer covers as much as it once did. Over time, that can increase credit card balances, utilization, and debt, and eventually lead to missed payments. But here's a bigger lesson. You cannot build lasting wealth by constantly issuing debt to compensate for stagnant income. Your strategy should be protect your credit by paying obligations on time. Create breathing room by controlling recurring debt. Increase earning power through better employment, business, or additional income. Build assets that appreciate or generate income. Use credit strategically to assess opportunities, not to permanently finance consumption. The goal isn't simply to maintain a good credit score. The goal is to build enough income, credit capacity, and assets that your financial position continues to improve even when the cost of living rises. And that's today's business report. I'm Denise Williams. Until next time, stay informed, stay intentional, and keep building forward. See you soon.